Good morning, good morning to you. So, hey y'all. Memories in this kitchen as a little girl. It was many homework assignments, dinner conversations, breakfast that took place in this very same spot. But how I grew up, or excuse me, how I was raised, was not how I grew up. Difference. And part two of what I was saying about this family, I did good. I'm proud of me. My face may have said some other things, but I didn't say it. I thought it. And I thought some bad things. I'm not going to lie. Not like evil, but more like, I wish I could have chose my family versus the family that I have. Because it's a melting pot. You have my Grammy and my great auntie, who is just perfect in my eyes. My little cousin and her husband, amazing. And then there's others. I don't know how to do fake, y'all. I've never done it before. Never had to. Like, I like to keep it real. I'm going to tell you how I feel, regardless of the fact. Now, I've gotten a whole lot better because this here tongue, baby, back in the day, what did not care about your feelings whatsoever. You step on my toes, I'm going to break yours. That's just how I used to be. Thank God for growth. But when people trigger you and take you back to that moment, this is when serenity really comes in. God grant me the serenity to accept the things, the people, the circumstances that I cannot change. I can't change my family. Excuse me. I can't change how they don't understand the amount of hurt that they inflict. But we're supposed to kumbaya, my Lord, and act like everything is okay. Because of the two strong ones, because of the two perfect ones, we're supposed to just act like everything is okay. I'm tired of acting, baby. I write and I direct. Pun intended. Sunday, they wanted me to go to church. No. Nothing against the church. But the person that stands in that pulpit is part of the reason why my father and I had issues. Okay? I don't do fakeness. Period. Definitely those that are dressed as prophet. That wolf in sheep clothing. So I played it off. Wasn't feeling too good. Yeah, I was tired. They understood. Fine. See you when you get back. Because I didn't want to face the entire fakeness. Because I can't fake for God. I don't know how that works either. Because He knows and sees everything. I just want to put myself in that situation. So I chose not to. However, this same kitchen that I was raised in is also where Sunday dinners takes place. So I knew I had to see these jokers. That was not a good look, y'all. Because I'm looking in the face of people who call themselves family, but only pull up for certain family. And you jokers can't pull up for my dad, but yet he's family. Every time you turn around, they calling my daddy name about something. Something. But the one time, and I even asked my dad, Dad, have you ever had anybody celebrate your birthday? No, definitely not the family. That's why he got so emotional about what we did. One, like I said before on part one, because there was a rift. Like, all my siblings, it's four of us, technically five in total, but it's four of us. One I've never met. But every last one of us grew up different. We have different pieces of our father, and I told y'all that. But still, collectively, we still got together and rallied up for this man because we know how important he is to us when he is around, when he does the right thing. He's the most amazing person in the world. When? Okay? So, y'all, it's disheartening. His own sister, his baby sister, came down the week before, drove from Jackson, Mississippi, to go see Monica and Brandy. But you couldn't pull up for your brother, your only brother. But then she calls the phone. Grammy said, answer the phone. Everybody know everybody's phone got call ID, so I'm like, hey, Aunt Bridget. Hey, baby girl, how are you? Well, okay, I know you upset. How you know that? I'm so sorry we didn't pull up. Yeah, they most definitely are sorry, that's for sure. It just hurt, guys, because I want to get to the level of forgiveness like my dad, because it didn't bother him. Well, it's okay, they call and they apologize. No, it is not okay. That is not okay. Baby, let it be a funeral, baby. They expect for all the family to be there. That's the only time anybody get to pull up. But something simple. I had one of my cousins stop by yesterday. I even asked her. Guess who had to open the door? Oh, we missed you on Saturday. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I would have been there. We didn't have enough money for it. But I did put the money in his card, which is true. So you could have took that same money you put in that card and just came and celebrated with him and gifted him a card. But I'm a hush. Because they'll pull up for anything else, something minor. They could say that we having hot dogs. We frying hot dogs in the backyard, and they going to pull up with the plate in hand. The family that I was raised with, we have grown apart. We're not the black sheep. We're the lone wolves over here in the corner. But we still supposed to gather in this place right here and just act like everything is kumbaya when it's not. I hate to leave her. Definitely hate to leave him. But I don't know how much more fakeness I can do. I'm just ready to go back to my peace. Back to my place of zen. I ain't got to be fake because ain't nobody there. Y'all, definitely pray. Because I told y'all before I even came down here, I got to go down here around these folks. Now, I don't want to. But it's not about me. When I saw the happiness on my dad's face, when we saw siblings, like I told y'all, it really did do something to me and for me, which means, okay, we got to figure out how to celebrate him more often. Because there's no way in hell you have majority of your family right here, and none of these jokers say, you know what? Because him and Grand birthday are 2 days apart, y'all. 2 days apart. One is on the 12th, one is on the 14th. Y'all can't combine it. Here go a cake for both of y'all. Balloons. Or something. Like, I don't like that my dad is not celebrated or appreciated, but always wanted and needed. I need you to take my car and get my oil changed. I need you to do this. Can you go to the grocery store for me? Can you do this? Can you do that? At the tender age of 70, y'all, sometimes his head be hurting, back be hurting, but he gonna move. That's the type of person that he is. He got you. Realize I got that honestly. But if you sit back and think, out of all the things that he's done for you and the family, not one day was he worth y'all pulling up for to return the favor. I got a problem with that. But I'm proud of me. I did good. Handled it better than I expected. Gotta go back to work. That's why I'm leaving in a few. So this is taking place at 0624. Because we finna get on the road to go back up to Charlotte. Because I don't want them on the road long. Part of me is sad just because I'm leaving the little bit of happiness that was sprinkled. Shout out to Alicia. Sprinkles. The little bit of love that was sprinkled around here was enough energy for me to plug in, to take back with me. Because I used to be homesick. I ain't gonna lie to you when I first moved to Charlotte. But it was the moments that I missed. I'm gonna show y'all a couple of videos last night and the night before. We used to not watching wrestling. Ain't my type of height. But it's something that my best friend likes, my 91-year-old. So guess what I did? Sat up, laughed with her, talk trash, we watched. It was amazing. I showed y'all the video of where they did the gospel program because they love quartet singing. Excuse me. We used to literally call them the gospel groupies because, y'all, the quartet singing can be all across South Carolina. Okay, Charleston, Greenville, Bennettsville, Sumter, everything, Florence, South Carolina, anything South Carolina. It could be the same lineup and they going to every last one. And didn't they just sing last Sunday? Yeah, but such and such coming this week with them. It's the same song, but it's okay. So he's coming to gospel groupies. That particular one that I recorded and showed y'all, they had actually recorded and put it online. And I remember Daddy telling me about it, but they don't know nothing about that. They're not tech savvy. No. We had to make him get a regular phone outside of that flip phone, baby, because no. But it be the little moments. Those right there. That's why I try to make sure I capture them. They can't stand being on camera. That's why you kind of see me doing the low key. But I captured those moments. Because it's those moments right there that makes me plug in. Like, okay. To know that a year ago, couple months ago to be exact, I was not rocking with these people. But these were the same people. Some of them. Like, I can count on one hand how many other family, when I told them about it, no brainer. We're going to be there. Much as I love your daddy, oh, we definitely coming. And it showed. My uncle that had the cane that walked up to him, they grew up together. They were like brothers. He was the first one to say, yeah, I'm coming. The rest of his siblings, though, like, I just don't like when family is only family when someone from the family is now gone on. That's when everybody pull up, ride in the hearse together, and in that whole parade, that line of cars that go to that person's final resting place. That's when everybody's family. Nah. Can we not celebrate those that are still alive? Or as they say, give them their flowers. I'm glad I'm missing Thanksgiving this year because it's at one of the cousins' house that didn't pull up. They gonna cook dinner and they going out there. Y'all go ahead. I gotta work. Which I do. It's not a lie. That's time and a half. But family just not family no more, yo. And that's sad because honestly, when my Grammy chapters are over, I don't think I got a reason to come back around these people. Hopefully my daddy and I can maintain our relationship, but it's lonely at the top, y'all. It's not the same. That's why I call y'all basically my family. I have more time pulling up with y'all than I do my regular bloodline. That says a lot. And I'm looking at y'all through the internet, okay? Through a screen, a TV screen or a phone screen. But yeah, I get more joy pulling up with y'all. Sad reality. But it's time to go. I just sat here this morning, said a little small prayer, and just thank God for the moments that I did have. As my mother would say, this too shall pass. All right, love on your loved ones, definitely the ones that actually love back. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. I know it's not until tomorrow, but still. Be thankful and grateful. Cherish those that cherish you back. Till next pull up, my friends. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.